The Roaring Fire Waxed Canvas Slingshot. Let's check it out. Guys, today we're going to take a look at a sling pack, and this is the Roaring Fire Gear Waxed Canvas Slingshot. Now they have the nylon version, but I'm really favorable to waxed canvas. It's naturally water repellent, just has really traditional looks, but yet it has a lot of modern features. And we're going to talk about why you would want a sling pack over a standard backpack as well. Guys, these things are built like tanks. They have lifetime warranties, and it's just a really comfortable pack to wear. And I want to thank Roaring Fire Gear for sending the Waxed Canvas Slingshot for this review. Well guys, we're going to take a look at some of the details of the new pack. This is the original Slingshot. Again, it's ballistic nylon, looks more of a modern pack. It still has some pretty cool features to it. I think that the new Waxed Canvas Slingshot is just a touch bigger, so it's going to give you a little more room. One thing I love about it is the material is very soft. It's very livable. You know, a lot of times waxed canvas can be kind of stiff. And this is almost like just a good solid pair of blue jeans. I mean, it feels that good. Here with the ballistic nylon, you have more of a texture to it, a little more structure. So really, it's just a matter of personal taste, but you get a little bit bigger pack with the waxed canvas. As far as the outside of the pack, we do have a compression strap right up front, and so that way you can just take it, strap this down, and it just tightens things up. It kind of compresses things inside. The material, again, it just has that really nice feel to it. You can feel a little bit of that wax in the canvas, but definitely a very soft material. Really nice grab handle. It is padded with kind of a neoprene type little padding. Everything is stitched extremely well. I mean, especially the pressure points or the stress points. Here we have MOLLE attachments. Again, really strong stitching. On this side, we have our water bottle holder. Now, this has one of the adjustable zippers, so this just allows it to expand out. You get a larger bottle in there and it slides in. Smaller bottle like this or thinner bottle, I can just zip that up, and it just helps to retain this, and we have some MOLLE strapping at the top. Also right here we do have a side, really a concealed carry compartment, but you can put anything in here, and this just has the Velcro field. I do have a handgun in here, and I used one of the holsters, and this is actually, I believe this is VanQuest, but there's a number of different holsters that have that Velcro backing and allows you to put it in here. You want to have some kind of retention for your firearm if you're putting it in your pack, because you don't want this just to be loose and flopping around. And when you reach in there, this orients it to the perfect position. Here on the back side, we have a mesh, and this is breathable, so it's very comfortable. It is padded, and then when you get up here to the top, it gets back to the waxed canvas. Again, a lot of great stitching that keeps this solid. And then with the strap, I like the way this strap is set up. It's kind of thicker at the top, and it comes down more to a point. And I found myself with this just over my shoulder, I just grip this and hold on to it just to keep it braced, and it was a very good natural grip to it. And then of course we have MOLLE, you have D-rings, and we have MOLLE here And we even have a small little sleeve here. You can actually put items inside. And there's just a lot of different options. Then we have our Duraflex buckles, and this is fully adjustable. Makes this easy. This is really, if you need to just get this pack off your shoulder really quick, you have it strapped on. Makes it really fast to just open this up and dismount the pack. And we have some really nice seatbelt type webbing, which gives it some comfort. It's very flexible. And of course, this is fully adjustable as well. Of course, at the front of the pack, we have MOLLE webbing, and you have a nice pouch here. We're going to get into some of the details of that. And then you have a smaller pouch here at the top. And I always like to put just necessary items in here that I need to get to quickly. To open up the pack, though, you need to really kind of open up your compression straps, and then you can just open this up. Now, it only comes down to about 1/3 of the side. So this is going to limit as far as how much it opens, which is a plus because you don't have everything falling out. But this is one thing with the original, it actually zipped all the way down and came out as a clamshell. So that's going to be a little bit of a difference between these two packs as well. Now, YKK zippers all throughout, and YKK is really the industry standard. It is really self-lubricating. They're great zippers. We have paracord pulls, and we have a heat shrink tubing toward the end just to keep this together. One thing I found with a lot of the other styles is sometimes it just comes loose and you have to reattach it. I think this heat shrink is a good choice. Then here we have a shock cord, and this shock cord just covers the front, and we have a PALS webbing or Velcro field, so you can put a patch on here. And if you want to put something in here, it does have adjustable straps right here, so I can actually tighten this up and cinch it down, or I can loosen it for whatever I'm going to put in this area. Now, this Velcro field is great for your patches, and you can just kind of identify what you have. And what I like is with these shock cord attachments, this kind of locks this in so somebody can't just take it. And you can find these patches at suchgear.com. We have a lot of different merch. Of course, we have double pulls, and that's important because sometimes the zippers can get moved around, and so that way I can just open them up all at once. Here, a little closer look at the grab handle. Very soft. It has some little bit of a feel to it to where it just makes it really comfortable. I find that I grab my pack a lot with this little handle. And you can see the box X stitching right here and the reinforced stitching on all these stress points. I mean, it is triple and quadruple stitched. And we have these keepers that hold this into place, and this can be switched to the other side. So however you want to carry it. Now, I carry it sometimes like I would if I was left-handed. And then at other times, I carry it on the right side. So it gives you a couple of different options however you like to carry it. But because this is a single strap, you need to have that ability to be able to switch it to either side. We also have a waist strap, and this is fully adjustable as well. I will say that this is kind of small as far as the length, and it makes it a little more difficult to go all the way around your waist. But one of the things about a waist strap is that it holds it to your waist if you're running, and this can be removed as well. Now I've got the pack emptied so we can really look at it, but with the compression straps, again, Duraflex buckles, it fits down through the MOLLE all the way through to the bottom of the pack. So this just really cinches everything up, but really easy to undo. Here at the front we have a little sleeve. It is zippered, and just a nice generous area to be able to put things. There's no keepers or any kind of slots or pockets. It's just one open pocket, and it has some room. A lot of times with these type pouches, they are very thin and there's not a lot you can put in here. This gives you, I mean, quite a bit of room. Of course, that also has to do with what you put in the back of this pack. Now again, we have double YKK zippers, and we can open this up, and here we're going to reveal a admin area. We have some elastic bands right here, and they're double. So we can put some items in the front, and then behind it put some items as well, and it kind of expands out. And then we have 3 pockets here at the bottom. So this is great for flashlights, knives, things like that you can just slip down into the pouches. But overall, and also a little keeper for, you know, either a keychain light or even keys. But again, we do have this area at the bottom that gives you some room. So just kind of open, and I love this wax canvas material, and it really kind of contrasts with anything you have in here. Now here we have our top pouch, and again we have that shock cord over it. This is stitched on, and this is actually MOLLE webbing as well for the hook and loop field. And then we have our double YKK zippers. Here we have a sleeve here, and then we have a sleeve toward the side. Now when you're bringing this pack around in front of you, this gives you an area to be able just to have this orientated in that direction. And then we have a mesh net here that's a little pocket, and it does have a little bit of elasticity that gives you just some room to be able to pack some things in there. But this again is where I keep items that I need to get to in a hurry, or things that I use over and over. I can just get them straight out of this little pocket. Then we have the main compartment, and again guys, it goes down to about 1/3, but that way you can kind of go in here, and it's really roomy. I mean, very roomy, a lot of area in here. There is a mesh pocket here at the top. It is zippered, and that way you can kind of see what's in here. Just gives you a nice look to it, and it's a very soft material. We do have a sleeve at the back, so you can put a water bladder or even a laptop, a small laptop or an iPad or something, if you want to carry something like that, especially if you're using this for work and you're carrying it around. But this gives you that option, and the back is padded, but the front is not padded. And way down in the bottom, we do have more of those sleeves, and so that way you can organize a little better. It's just not just an open pouch. You do have this area for organization. And to get a little closer look at the concealed carry pouch, again, it has that kind of a Velcro feel to it, but it's a very soft material. But yet, with a Velcro holster, and these are just fully adjustable, you can slip this down. Now, I found that slipping it actually toward the back allowed me to orientate my handgun in the correct position. And so that way, when it's right here, I can either reach in or I can turn it around, and it just gives me the ability to set this up how I want to draw my firearm if I need to very quickly. The only time I typically carry off-body is when maybe I'm at the gym, or I'm at the dojo, or I'm at the pool or something. And a lot of times I have fanny packs for that, but if I want something a little bigger, off-body carry does have a place. I haven't always thought that, but it does have a place. When I can't carry, especially if I'm at the beach or whatever, this just gives me that option. But I can put valuables in here, and it is protected, so padded on both sides. So again, it'll protect whatever you put in here, and it just gives you a soft feel, and you don't feel it on your back. This doesn't come through and you feel this bulge right here. It just kind of smooths out, and this is very padded material right here. And of course, it's stitched for that airflow to come through. I'll tell you guys, I was walking around with this at Blade Show, and it's just a very comfortable pack to carry. And when I was out in the field, out doing things, when I was doing my videos and stuff, I mean, this just really has a very comfortable, easy pack to carry. And it's one of those things, you could actually use this as a pillow. It's got such a soft feel to it, and yet it's sturdy. And one good thing about Roaring Fire is they do have a lifetime warranty. So if you have any kind of issues, you know, they'll take care of it. The great thing about a sling pack is this: bring it right here, get to whatever I need, whether it's my water bottle, whether it's my concealed carry, or whatever valuables you have in here, and I can just reach over and get into my pack. And that's one of the beautiful things about having this setup. Now, for me, this is comfortable. Very nice pad. I mean, it makes it really easy to carry all day. And typically with a sling pack, I'm not like going on a major hike. I'm just around town. I'm doing things. I was at a show. I was at Blade Show this past weekend. And the whole time I just had one of these packs just strapped to my back, and it makes it so easy to carry. We have a Fastex buckle here, so it just releases, so you can get out of this really quickly. But really, one of the ways I probably carry this the most is I just put it over my shoulder and I just hold on to it. And the way the strap tapers down, it makes it so easy. It's natural. You just grab it and you can go with it. So as I'm going along, I just do this, and then if I need to stop and do something, or I'm at a table or I'm somewhere, I can just set this down. And I have all kind of stuff in here. I mean, this is great like going to the gun show. A lot of times when I'm doing that, I just have the pack with me. I'm always picking up different things, you know, or I'm working, whatever. If I need some extra items, and you have them right here all the time, and it's not just this big backpack. One of the things about a backpack is you've got to dismount it every time. And that's the beautiful thing about the sling pack. And really, it's very simple to mount. just pull it over my head, or I can pull the straps around and buckle it. But again, this is the big deal about a sling pack. It's not an all-in-one pack, but it's definitely a very useful pack if you're on the go, if you're stopping and going. And then if you need to, there is a waist strap. You can strap it on, and then you can actually run with this very well. And I love the grab handle because I use it a lot. A lot of times I'm just have it over my shoulder, and so I can just pick up the bag with the grab handle, carry it around if I need to, then I can just slide it over my shoulder. And again, if I'm going on a major walk, a lot of distance, I can throw it over here and kind of balance out the weight. And it just seems to ride right on the small of my bag. So makes it very comfortable. Yeah, I carry backpacks. I have a number of them that I use for different purposes. But when it comes to something I just need that's lightweight and easy and fast to maneuver, sling pack's hard to beat. Dimensions are about 15 inches tall, about 10 inches wide, and about 9 inches deep, and it weighs 1.87 pounds empty. So a light pack, a fairly small pack, but great for EDC. Now the Roaring Fire Wax Canvas Slingshot Pack is $75.99. You get 10% off using RF10, and you get free shipping, lifetime warranty. Now, when this video first comes out, they are having a Father's Day sale. And so that's even going to be deeper discounts, and the RF10 code doesn't work during the sale. When it comes to the standard Slingshot pack, it is $65.99. And again, you can use the RF10 to get a 10% discount. Again, lifetime warranty. These are solid packs. I've owned a number of them. I love the wax canvas, but I also like this ballistic nylon. It's a very comfortable pack to wear. So guys, whether you go with these or you can go with a backpack, tool rolls, whatever, I mean, there's a lot of different choices out there to fit your lifestyle. And I think that's one of the big things that's really cool is there's so many different options out there. And again, you can find these at roaringfiregear.com. So guys, backpacks are great, and it's really primarily what I use if I'm going to be on the go. But if I need something that I can get to quickly, that I'm going back and forth, and I just need to carry some items, the sling pack really works great. And of course, with this waxed canvas material, it just gives it a really classic look. But then again, you can go to the nylon for a more modern look to it. And guys, it just gives us some choices. And again, a huge thank you to Roaring Fire Gear for sending the waxed canvas Slingshot for this review. Be strong, be of good courage. God bless America. Long live the Republic. Heat shrink. That is actually removable on the bottom. No, it's not removable down here, is it? It really goes all the way through. It always, okay. And way down in the bottom, okay. They are doing, okay. Really, okay. Now if you're watching this